Now give me the beat.
What's up, you guys? SimWolfHero here today, and we're here with another video for you guys, back again on the channel today. We are here with a little indie title that you may or may not have heard of, called Monster Prom. This game has been played a little bit as far as I can remember. I believe Monster Prom came out a very short while ago, but it is a hilarious game. I have seen one or two people play it, but I'm really interested in it. I believe this actually came out. I know that it had like a small little beta access for a few content creators, but the game officially came out April 27th of this year, 2018, from the developer Beautiful Glitch Studios. Seeing Jesse Cox play. Jesse is one of my YouTubers that I love watching, just because his stuff is so funny and hilarious to watch. Word of caution to anyone who is younger or doesn't like hearing curse words. Yeah, this game has a lot of curse words, so I'm gonna do my best to not have to. But word to the wise, it may just slip in, because I'm going to try and get into character with some of these characters, because a lot of these characters are really over the top, as you'll soon see. But anyways, let's get right into it. So let's just jump right into it. So we'll do one player, and let's go ahead and do just a short game this time. There's a lot of other options, and you'll see why this is probably going to end up being a couple of videos. So, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. And now we get to choose our player. So, you got this guy over here. He's some sort of shadow creature with little helper. You also have Flamey McFlamerson over here. Some sort of zombie. I'm not sure what the hell is going on with his eyes. And then Frankenstein's daughter, because obviously that's Frankenstein's daughter. But for this game, we are going to play with my man right over here, Mr. Shadow Creature, just because he just reminds me a lot of me when I was in high school. Not the clothes wise, I dressed a lot fancier in high school, but I don't know, just he's a little creature. He's a little creature, really just sells it for me. So anyways, it does come. This is actually one of the cool things about this game. It says, "Who are you really?" You can name your guy whatever he wants. His name is actually Oz, or you can name him a custom name, which we will just name him. Let's go ahead and just name him. Actually, can I type on my keyboard? Yes, I can. Lovely. There we go. We'll just name him Wolf for today. And then you can actually use him/her/they pronouns. So that's cool. We're going to leave him as a he, because I'm a he.
Alright.
Alright. and we had yet to experience the ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left as we fantasized about our dream prom dates. We were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most characteristic classmates. So these are all the characters that you're pining after, I suppose.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. One other thing, you guys may notice because of the age that 19, usually by 19, they're out of high school. Was she held back? Yes and no. There's a very good explanation for that, but you'll see why if we ever go down that storyline, because there are branching storylines, and once we get into the end of this game, you guys will see what I'm talking about. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lewincourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polygeist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? I don't know. I still haven't decided who I'm going to go for in this game, but we will see. We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom dates, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but then they are rotten in so many different ways. We're no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This is actually how you get your character stats in the games. I shit you not. This is great. This way, each of you will start by having stats that reflect a little bit better of your true selves. Another thing, this is a very big multiplayer. You can play up to, I believe, with 4 characters, all taking turns, and I believe there's actually an online aspect to this. I haven't tested that, but you all get different stats as long as you don't choose the same characters, the same characteristics in this test thing. So yeah, let's go, keep going. Let's start. If you could put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it be? Or what would it do, I should say. I'd curse them to fall in love with a wonderful person and be happily married for years before they realize that all this time their partner was a wild panther in disguise. Then the panther viciously devours my enemy. Classic. Not bad. You can't rely on the effectiveness of a curse. I prefer to take care of my enemies the old-fashioned way, by exposing them to unsafe doses of radiation over the course of several years. You know, the usual. The curse of always meeting obnoxious people at parties who are super into fad diets have feel the need to explain them in detail. Okay, if we're being honest, it's got to be the panther. I'm sorry. Hey, honey, there's something you need to know. Okay, that's so bold. Be a visionary. What will the next big social media craze be? Okay, if I'm thinking relatively to what we are now, I gotta think that we're gonna have another Vine. Some other sort of Vine app. That's kind of where we're heading, I think. Greek agoras, like little Greek agoras reinstated in our cities. Places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. That social media I want to log into. I can see the want in that. Ribbert, from now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do through the app by its users. Oh, jeez, that's funny. That's actually kind of what's going on now. Bull $ hit. It's Facebook, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed, and the money goes to the people exposed. Yeah, that one. Sorry, that one. And that would make a lot of money too. What would your dream first date be? Let's see. A wild party in international waters, a lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon, crimes, a professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice, a sweaty and manly wrestling match, an art exhibition experimental enough to give you a seizure. We all know what I'm picking. Oh man, okay. Oh, that's lovely. And it gives you kind of like just a little basics of what to expect from this game. This game can kind of be a little far out there.
All right.
All right. Okay. So the way the game works is that you have approximately, I believe it was just 3 weeks, it said, to find a date to the prom. This is your character sheet up here. So you see smarts, boldness, creativity, charm, fun, and money. For the most part, I'm balancing the smart and the boldness. Creativity is down, charm is at a 5, fun is at a 4, and money is at a 7. With the first 5 characteristics, that is what you use in order to attract the person you like. As you can see, while I have this highlighted, we have the auditorium, we have a classroom, a library, outdoors, the gym, and the bathrooms. In these areas, you will find certain characters, and they're going to give you kind of a little bit of a dialogue, and then you have to kind of respond to the one you like the best, or in some cases, if you prefer, you can go with what your best stat is, and you have a better chance of getting that person in the end. Money is actually a little bit different. Money doesn't matter as much in the game, but later on down the line, a store will open, and you can actually buy things that progress the game even further down different lines. And I'll be honest, it gets really weird. So as you can see at the very top, today is just the first day, and we have 3 weeks until the big night of the dance. So where do we want to go first? So my creativity is not where I want it, because when I was in school, my creativity was very high. So let's start with the auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. No lie, that's true. You gain +2 creativity, and as you can see on the right there, my charm went up from 3 to a 5. As you go about your day, you can't help but notice Damien and Scott trying on beige business suits. But the time you get over to them, they're both taking the suits off and examining them critically. Oh geez, it's time to do the voices. Something still isn't right. Yeah, I really don't want to half-ass our Pokemon's cosplay. Coach says to always use your full ass on everything. I'm with you, man. No one gives more of a shit about the classic Pocket Human video games than me. What the fuck are we missing, man? We've got the suits, the horn-rimmed glasses, the sickly pale body paint. Everything we need to cosplay Doug and Wilbert. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, is that from... Oh, shoot, what's that from? Oh, there was this old cartoon back from the late 90s, early 2000s. I think that's what that... I think it was like a little comic strip, too, before. Oh, that's gonna bug me now. The Twin Titans of Real Estate. I can't do the voices. I'm trying to think of some good ones. I know who they are, Scott. I played the damn game. Now come on. Help me think of what we're missing. You know, you're right away with the costume needs. You reach into your bag and pull out the one thing no human would be caught dead without. A cell phone. A unicycle gun. Oh my god. Okay, if we're talking America, it's a gun. If we're talking anywhere else, it's probably a unicycle. Oh Jesus. Let's go with the obvious gun.
Fucking metal.
Fucking Yes. This is exactly what my costume needed. Come on. Scott, put on your mask and let's head over to the convention. Oh, that's a bad idea. Don't. Okay, Damien. Hey, by the way, why is the convention happening over at the First National Bank in the middle of the day? On a weekday? On a weekday? Sorry. Humans don't ask questions, Scott. Come on, let's go make some friends. If anyone asks, that gun isn't yours. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we reached the noon section of the game. During the noon section of the game, you go to lunch, just like any time you would go to a normal high school. You got to sit with whoever you want. The shop is open at this time. The shop is run by this little cat lady. Yeah, you got to sit whoever you want. Not sure if I want to go straight for Damien because he liked me first. I'm not sure. Actually, who's this person? Who's that person? I actually have never seen either of those two individuals in the game. Let's start with this person. You arrive at your table to find the coven eating, and Polly and Miranda screaming. We're under attack! Alarm! Alarm! Summon the guards! They're using their bizarro mind powers on me. The cute tall one is my less attractive evil twin. She uses shade just like me. Clearly because the evil twin thing. We're not attacking anyone. We're eating. What do you mean less attractive?
Disgraceful.
Lies! Subterfuge! I can feel them in my brain, making me less cool and sexy.
Always the same with you.
It's the same with you. Every single lunch hour. You can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick, save them from this fiendish menace. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's assuming that. Okay. The options that you're given. Joust them in Miranda's honor or drug their food. Okay, this is two characters that I'm not sure I'm gonna end up being with, so I don't know how to deal with it per se. I feel like jousting them in Miranda's honor would be bold, so I would be okay. Or drug their food, but I think that would be even more bold. No, you know what? This is probably the bold option. This is probably the creative option. Oh, shoot. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. Okay, drug their food. Oh, Penny loved it. Okay. You reach into your pouch of drugs. I have a pouch of drugs, apparently, and pull out a handful of miscellaneous pills, which you sprinkle on the coven's mashed potatoes. What are you doing? Are you trying to drug us? Idiot. Winners don't do Jesus, that's an old reference if anyone gets that one.
We're out.
You know what? How about we just move to another table? Haha, suckers. They left their druggy potatoes. Looks like everything's turning up. They left their druggy potatoes, guys. Polly eats all the drugs out of the potatoes and then decides she's a canoe. A canoe that thinks you're kind of cute. You know what? I'm not going to question it. Oh my goodness. Okay, evening. Alright. So, we are doing good so far. We went to the auditorium first. And it's night. Let's go outside. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Well, great. Afterwards, you see Polly and Damien eating some delicious-looking cookies. Hey, would you like to buy a cookie to benefit the Agents of Chaos? I'm trying to get my destructive capitalism badge. Agents of Chaos, interesting. All proceeds go directly to the Uprising of Chaos Over Order, and it's tax deductible. Well, if it's tax deductible, sign me up. Put it on my taxes at the end of the year. As I was setting fire to a nursing home the other day, I heard a voice echo so loudly in my head that my teeth rattled. Was it your father by any chance, Damien? Was it your father? He told me of an ancient order, and as it was described to me in 1,000 voices, blood trickled from my ears.
Fucking metal.
And then the voice gave me a badge for harassment of the elderly. And I earned my first badge for being unable and unwilling to stop partying. My goal is to get enough badges to make a bikini out of and then wear it and nothing else everywhere forever. Okay. My goal is to get enough badges that Polly makes a bikini out of them and wears it and nothing else everywhere forever. Damien, I like where your head is at, man. I wonder what badge we should go for next and what hijinks we can get into to earn it. Oh, okay. So we have to suggest a badge for them. You know what's crazy and chaotic? Being single and partying forever. Destroy the institution of marriage. Okay? Chaos is always better with someone sensibly agony. Replace all the water in the school with swarms of mosquitoes. You know what? Down with the system. Destroy the infrastructure of marriage. Yes, queen. I always say that marriage is like such an outdated institution. But think of how panicked old people will be if we dismantle it. Yeah, they'll act as if it's like matters or something. I'll head to City Hall and torch all the marriage certificates. And I'm gonna go down to the bridal saloons and pour pig's blood on all the dresses.
Rad.
Perfect! Man, we're gonna get the Disrupting Society Norms badge easy as pie. Badge bikini, here I come. Why do even the simplest plans seem to escalate into arson and blood so quickly? Whatever, you gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Okay, I think I know who I'm going for now. Let's see how far we can get.
Right.
Alright, so we are starting the morning. You know what? Let's head to class, seeing as though, you know, it is a school. Oh, the shop! I didn't even see the shop was here. Okay. Ah, you miss me and my oh, no, better voice. She sounds more, I think she would sound more southern for some reason. Ah, you miss me and my shit, huh? Worry no more. All the shit can be yours if you have the money. Not me, though. Okay. What do you have? So I have 7 cash I can spend, so let's see what they have. A motivational poster. A bag of regular cocaine. Okay. A fake badass tattoo. A penguin mask. A tampon used by the former prom queen. A blanket with 2 holes. A sexy fake Latin accent. I will have you know that my Latin accent is 100% real. A corpse. Okay. A pregnant? Oh no, a PR agent. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Wow. An erotic fanfic about dragons. A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. Some practical yet kind of funky glasses. You mean Kanye glasses, basically. So I'm too poor for the cocaine. I'm too poor for the penguin mask. These are event-based, but I don't want to get into those until the next video, especially with this one. The dragon fan fiction thing, that one is just hilarious. I actually think I don't want to buy anything right now. What, my stuff isn't good enough for you? Not cool. You know what? Maybe you aren't good enough for my stuff either. Well. And just like that, we skipped the morning. Okay, well, that's fine.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, she has the shop open again. Oh, let's just go straight for Polly. I think we're just gonna go do a straight Polly run. Polly and Miranda sit together, surrounded by Miranda's customary crowd of serfs. So, wait, you've actually got serfs who eat for you?
Disgraceful.
Well, of course, I find everything to be terribly undignified, so I almost never do it. Hey, me neither. What other kinds of crazy surfs have you got? Well, I have a surf to go to the bathroom for me, a surf to experience difficult emotions for me, and a surf for keeping my silverware in alphabetical order. I even have a surfing surf for standing on top of whenever I go surfing. Wow, that's a lot of surfs. It's a fair amount. The only limit is my imagination. Unfortunately, my imagination should have imagined a way to escape from serfdom, so now I'm all out of ideas. Wow, with the fourth wall break. Well, I'm sure with the help of Wolf, we could probably think of a dope new kind of surf. Oh, is that so? I can't wait. Well, you're on the spot now. What will it be? Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. Okay. Ooh, Miranda, you should get a puppy surf. It's not actually a surf, it's just like 50 cute dogs. Okay, I can see the logic in that. 50 cute dogs, I see the logic in that. You should get a party surf, Polly. A surf to experiences your... Oh my god, it's like they're reading my mind. I want that. Can I have a hangover surf, please? A surf? For me? I couldn't possibly. Why not? I do it all the time. But isn't it wrong to make someone else experience the negative consequences of your own actions? Well, like I said, I do it all the time, and Father says I can do no wrong, therefore it's probably fine. Oh, okay, hell yeah, let's hire a dude to deal with all my withdrawal symptoms. Oh boy. Hire? Polly, dearest, we don't pay for our surfs. We don't? Sweet deal. Polly hires the burliest hangover surf she can find, and the two of you go out for the night of your lives. Their surf is dead in the morning from the epic hangover, but the memories are well worth the second-degree manslaughter. I'm just gonna leave that one alone.
All right.
All right, next thing. You know what? We've been neglecting our body, guys. We need to go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. Words of the wise, I am definitely not a leader. You gain +2 in charm. Oh, stop it, game. Oh! Hey, Wolf, darling. It's me, lovely fan favorite Polly. You know, I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah, this is about to get real. Hear me? Oh, jeez, is this? Are they fourth wall breaking me? I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. And you might ask, what's your unfinished business, fan favorite lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Romanian Wilkinson. A reverse Romanian Wilkinson. What is that? You know, sexually. Sigh. Don't get me wrong, I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit, but my soul will never truly rest until I do that freaky sex move. Oh. Well. Let's see. I've done that one loads of times. Just name a time and place, and I'll reverse all over your Romanian Wilkinson. I want to do that one because that makes so much sense. But you know what? I'm gonna charm the pants off her. Yes! Finally, someone as well versed in freaky sex as I am. At last, I can be free of my eternal ghostly prison or whatever. But mostly freaky sex. Alright, it's on prom night, okay? Wait a minute, did I just get a prom date? It's only week 2! You bring the supplies, I'll bring all my sexpertise. Okay, so what I'm about to do may just... I may just be breaking the game, but I'm gonna look up what this reverse Romanian Wilkinson thing is. Okay, and hey, purge the zucchini, Admiral. You know what I'm talking about. See you soon. Okay, so she totally phased out. Oh boy, you might have gotten yourself tickets to the wildest night of your life, but what the fuck is a reverse Romanian Wilkinson, and what are the supplies? For now, you at least gain +3 fun. Oh dear lord, okay.
All right.
By the way, for whatever this is, we need money now. Let's see. I'm trying to see what we can do. I'm trying to find out. Okay, so we need $10. I just found out how this is gonna work. I didn't read the rest. I just found out how this works. So in order to get this, I guess this ending, we need to go to the library and get money. What is this? That day you spend some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins, you know, the usual. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to that $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. That's not enough. We need $1 more. Okay. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Polly seems really excited about trying a reverse Romanian Wilkinson with you. And the only thing you have to do is to get all the needed supplies, which would be fine except you have no idea what any of them are. Luckily, you've got a few spare minutes to try and figure this out. You do a quick search on your phone because you assume the internet must know something about this, and as long as it's related to very weird sex fetishes, nothing. While trying other keywords, you spot the coven looking over at your phone. Oh geez.
Always the same with you.
Yeah, it's always the same with me. What? Could it possibly be they know something about reverse Romanian Wilkinson? No, they're always bitching so much about saving the world, they would never admit they're into these kinds of weird sex fetishes. Maybe you're not searching hard enough on the net. Or maybe you're letting your prejudice blind you. There's not much more time to lose here. The solution is clear. Let's see. You're tackling online searches in a very short-sighted way. You need to come up with an unexpected search term that will point you in the right direction, or use your people skills to get the 3 witches to admit they know what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is, and to let you and tell you what you need for it. I have better people skills, so let's go with that. You use your refined persuasion skills with the coven, which include techniques such as repeating "Tell me what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is" to the point of exhaustion. Okay, we might know what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is, but we know because of saving the world. So you need a penguin. Oh, I knew it. Okay, so you need a penguin mask, bag of marbles, and a kilo guacamole. We're sure Valerie was selling a penguin mask the other day. She was. Oh, I hope that it's less. Don't think we have a kilo guac for you. What kind of pervs do you think we are? We totally have a bag of marbles though. How about you keep the marbles and we never mention this again, okay? Okay, bye. Nicely done. In the end, it turned out to be exactly like that old toy commercial jingle. Marbles, marbles, you never have enough. They're perfect for booby traps and for super weird sex stuff. I have never heard that. Huh? These marbles smell funny though. Maybe they're already used? At first you feel like that's not okay, but then again you're about to get into some really kinky stuff, so who are we to judge? Your mind is open and your excitement grows. You gain +2 creativity and 1 fun.
All right.
Okay, I know for a fact that I don't think I have enough.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, would you study and prepare for your future when you can come right here and buy some weird shit instead? Am I right? Oh no. You want this, you sick pervert? I had no idea you appreciate a good old reverse Romanian Wilkinson. Must admit it's kind of hot you're into that kind of kinky shit. Okay, I can't buy it though. Okay, I had to skip that because I have no idea how this is gonna work now.
All right.
Library again to get more money. I don't think this is gonna work though. That day you spent some time in the library on the library's PC, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in the game, so who cares? And you gain +2 money. Well, now I have enough money, but there's no way it can go. Oh my god, did you hear? They're finally invented a tattoo gun that works on ghosts. I'm totally gonna get one as soon as school lets out. Oh shit, we should definitely get matching tattoos. You wanna? Of course you do. What, are you responsible? The important question is, what kind of tattoo do you want to get? Ooh. The entire text of the Necronomicon. You be the first half and I'll be the second half. Knuckle tats, you get party par, and I'll get tiap rita. Put our knuckles together and you know what that spells. Obviously. Sex. You look blankly at Polly. What? That's what it spells, right? And I mean, I could be wrong. Whenever I see a group of letters, I always assume it spells sex or LSD. And a knuckle tattoo is obviously longer than 3 letters. So sex it is. You start to explain that sex is the same length as LSD, but Polly presses a finger to your lips. Shh, my little dumplets. If you play your cards right, I'll show you just how long sex can really be. She does show you. It turns out it can be as long as you want if you just keep adding XX to the end. Okay, that's funny. The Monster Prom draws near. Okay, so we reached the end. Who will you ask to prom? Obviously, I'm gonna be asking. No, I didn't choose you. My mouse disappeared for some reason. We're gonna ask Polly. We're gonna ask Polly to prom, but I think this is not gonna end good because we didn't get what we needed. Apparently. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. And we didn't get the guac either, apparently. So I don't think this is gonna end good for us. Let's do it anyways.
All right.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to the Monster Prom with you. Yes! It'll be epic, boo. Shit will get pretty wild pretty soon. Only one thing. If I were you, I'd get some good life insurance. Jesus. Just in case. Okay then. Well. Jeez. You ate some good old ayahuasca cupcakes to make sure that the date would be as scary as possible. Then you spent all night dancing in the park. Or that was what you thought you did. In reality, you were in the middle of the dancer dancing with 3 wizard hobos, a guy in a stuffed animal costume, and the incarnation of an ancient god. Still, best night ever. Oh. Okay, well. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the first episode of Monster Prom. As you can see, on this run, we got 0 new secret endings, 7 new events, 7 outcomes. Total runs will be 0 out of 23 endings. Events occurred 15 out of 394. Outcomes 15 out of 1,408. I was voted most likely to devour his own children to survive. Okay, makes sense. Polly's quote: always be loud like love. Well, interesting. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd of your lives. After Monster Prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling our friends, and learning who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Life finds a way. Polly graduated of doing lots of and now she appears to people hallucinating as an act as their spirit animal. Miranda used her vast surf knowledge to get a job at hand picking the best surfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her surfs to do the work. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. He now designs Instagram filters. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom may have ended, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young, unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright guys, so that was the first game of Monster Prom. It was interesting. We met a couple of the characters. We met Damien, we met Polly, we met, I don't think we met Liam. I know that we met some of the other characters. I'm very sorry. Trying to keep all the names straight can sometimes mess with my head a bit. But we did unlock some sort of weird storyline with Polly involving some sort of guacamole, rubber penguin mask, and some marbles for something called a reverse, what was it again? It was called a reverse Romanian Wilkinson. We're gonna come back to this and try and see if we can get that ending again, because we never got to it. And apparently we need to play a longer game for that to work. So if we do end up playing a longer game, we may just need to cut it up into 2 different parts in order to get that ending. But we will try our best to work towards that, because I think we can do it. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked it, please leave a like. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. I can't believe I'm saying this, but please make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you want to keep updated with more stuff coming from here. We got more Sim stuff. We got more Monster Prom on the incoming. More games coming over. A lot of indie titles, a lot of AAA titles, some Nintendo Switch stuff coming to the future, maybe. And yeah, we'll go from there. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.